Yeah.
That's
All
funny.
right.
That's funny. Go ahead, man.
Hilton Hotel guest wakes up the manager sucking on his toes in bed. Texas man is suing Hilton Hotels after waking up at 5 a.m. to the manager sucking on his toes. When questioning the manager about his actions, the manager said that he smelled smoke in the room. That's the reason why he keyed his way in.
Wait, he was the one sucking the toes?
Yeah.
The manager.
He was sucking another man's toes?
Yeah.
Another man's toes.
I'd have woke up stabbing this. I'd have been kicking the shit out of him with that same foot.
Hold on, man.
I
First
might
of
have
all,
had to kill this cat,
first of all,
man.
you got this dude. He got your toes in his mouth.
Yeah. You saying he biting down like, make a move.
That part, man. But
nah,
come on, man.
I might have to duff this motherfucker out, man. I might kill him. They're gonna be like, what happened? I woke up and this motherfucker was in the room with my foot in his mouth.
And for him to have that story.
Was it a brother?
I don't know if it's a brother or not. I don't think so because this dude is still alive.
Yeah, you don't wake up questioning somebody while they sucking on your feet. Just
that ain't got no reason
man,
to be.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why
I ain't saying nobody should do that.
No, we try to go around.
Yeah,
the reason why it's not a brother because it's somebody's explaining like why are you in my room? Oh, I smell smoke.
Explain yourself. No, motherfucker.
Right, you got to die. You got to die.
I got DoorDash. Now thank you.
Yeah, there's only one way out this room.
You just get right.
Seriously. One way out, bro.
The hotel manager was later arrested for aggravated burglary and assault.
As he should have been.
Well, why isn't it sexual assault?
That's what I'm saying.
Something is wrong with somebody who he had a cover story and everything. He knew exactly he was a predator. He knew this dude was probably weak. For him to stand up and be like, hey man, what are you doing in my room? Not, hey man, could you don't bite down on my fucking bunion? He was weak. He can pick him out. You asking questions. You got a complete stranger sucking on your toes.
Right.
Why are you talking?
Right. Why ain't you getting to work, man, whooping this motherfucker's ass?
Look at old buddy. Look at old buddy, man. Like that's what I do. People go to sleep. I break in. I suck their toes. That's what I do.
And spray a little bit of Banaka at that. Listen, that's just me. I've been doing this shit since I've been here.
How you think I became the manager? I got keys to all this place. I can get into anything.
Why you complaining? Nobody else does.
Toes. Right.
For him to have a cover story talk about I smell smoke, then why are you on your knees?
Man.
Why are you on your knees, man? You know what I'm saying? You smell smoke, shouldn't you be standing?
Can you imagine this shit though?
No, that's why we're talking about it, man. This shit doesn't make any sense to me.
It's a demon,
there shouldn't have been no conversation. Come on, what are you doing in here? Like, I don't know you. You got to die.
You got to die, man. And we don't condone that at 3 p.m.d, but we don't condone these footy games. we don't condone Uber Eats, and we don't condone this motel. This had to be a whore hotel,
it's a Hilton.
It's a Hilton.
Oh, it was the Hilton. This wasn't the Wee Motel.
Yeah, it ain't the microtel. It ain't the the tally ho. It ain't none of that. It's the Hilton. I hope this person get paid.
Me too.
This should be part of the diamond and platinum membership program. I mean, really, to get your toes sucked. But I mean, most hotels just give away a continental breakfast. This little woke up to get his toes sucked.
You didn't. Your feet all of a sudden all hot and moist. You didn't feel that?
What if he started slow
like this?
The fuck? You imagine that motherfucker talking to other toe suckers talking about you don't tickle or nothing?
Man. Like I said, I sleep with socks on. My feet stay cold for whatever reason. I couldn't imagine somebody on my toes like that, working them. Come on,
he said
man.
working.
What do? He just put him in his mouth and just sat there.
DJ LOH on the ones and two said remove that shit. Yeah, that second toe fucked up.
But that's what he wanted.
That's probably the toe he was fucking with. Like,
that's what he wanted.
That's the one. That's the.
Look at it. Look at that nail. It smells like cheese.
Look at that. Look at the bone in that motherfucker. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna straighten.
Yeah, but that's the pick of old buddy, man. That's him. You imagine? I know the judge the whole time had the stank face, like, you sick motherfucker.
The judge like, you was a nasty motherfucker.
Drizzy.
Hey, Drizzy,
no, look at
Drizzy,
it. Drizzy.
What would you do?
Look at it. What would you do, Drizzy? You wake up.
Drizzy, what would you do? You wake up.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna put my fez on, and then I'm gonna read him his Moorish rights.
No, man.
Nah.
Dude.
What do you think woke this dude up? I mean, he probably was well into getting his toe sucked. Do you think this guy reached up and started rubbing the inside of his thighs or jagging him off or something? I mean, like,
all right, man.
Like I said, man, he started working his toes, and
he probably did though.
For him to wake up and ask questions, I don't know if dude thought it was, felt good or felt right. He just asking questions like, "Hey, excuse me, me, hey, can I help you?"
You could be right, Cuddy. You could be right that he probably this is what they telling that he sucked the toes. He probably was kissing up his thigh on the way to his dick, like the GMO woman, nasty bastard. He's the picture of that shit though, man.
Yeah.
He looked like he's standing in front of kids' schools and shit. And
he looked like
he's supposed to be within 100 yards.
He has no remorse or no,
nothing.
Like, this is what the fuck I do, and this is the first time I got caught, but this is what I do.
He probably 527.
527?
Nuts.
Yeah, he probably subscriber 527.
Oh.
Like the way you drink that wine, Eddie.
Yeah, man, this dude just went down on him. Way down. Way down. Like, well, I'm gonna start at the base.
Way down we go.
But, yeah, man, we got some sick individuals out here, man.
That's it. Yeah,
that's some next level shit they make movies about.
Yeah, that's
breaking the hotel rooms and just sneaking. Could you imagine if you woke up and you saw him leaving?
Like,
and then you just notice you got one sock off and it's like some shit falling off of it. And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, what the fuck just happened?
Did Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt show up?
I want the police tape around this whole place.
I'm just glad I'm glad he got caught, because just think about if he got away with doing shit like that. If he's sneaking in and out of people's rooms, he probably doing all kind of fuck shit, in and out of people's rooms.
The dude is a manager. Like, he's probably worked at this hotel chain for a very long time to work his way up to manager.
That part.
He's been sucking toes his whole career.
Just breaking into rooms and,
gobbling them
off in the corner and then sneaking out, creepy shit.
I have a friend at the FBI who tells me they keep a database on all books withdrawn from the library. We just need to cross-reference podiatry books.
You are a fool, man. You watch too many movies. You got your movie retention is top notch.
What's in the box?
Yo, sock. What's in the box?
Oh, that was deep. That was deep.
I envied your feet.
God damn.
You imagine the dude he leapfrogged to get the manager position. Like, y'all gave him the job instead of me. Y'all gave him the job. Okay,
now fuck y'all. Fuck
nah, because y'all about to be out of business.
Right,
this dude about to sue the shit out of y'all.
Right. It's man, Eddie, you said it, man. It's some sick fucking people in this world. Man. Sick.
I mean,
it's sick.
Just to feel that comfortable. Like, do you willing to risk your life over sucking random toes?
Hey, man.
Like, dude, there's you could go pay for that, but I think it's all about him having the authority to break in somebody's room, the thrill of it, and was like,
that's what it is.
One of these times, somebody gonna actually like what I'm doing. Somebody gonna tell me, "Hey, man, don't forget to work the other one." You know.
Somebody gonna wake up. Oh yeah, get the other one now, motherfucker, before I blow your brains out.
Hey, hold the heel, man. Support my Achilles.
You better rub my ankles counterclockwise. You hear me? But yeah, this is some morbid shit, man. We got folks out here. Again, we talk about him, and then we also talk about the victim and his, to me, non-reaction. Like, why are you asking questions? You know, when you know you got a single, and you know you by yourself. You wake up to a dude on his knees.
How do you not kick this dude in the face?
Should be doing
there's
more
so
than
many
kicking
questions,
this
man.
motherfucker in the face, man.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Eddie said it. It's one way in, one way out.
That's it. That's it. And it don't, require
2 man enter,
stickers.
1 man leave.
That part.
The news story said he was arrested at home.
Wow.
And that's the other thing. It was like,
wow.
Made it home.
Motherfucker had socks hanging all over the wall.
And this the mug shot. Like, man. There ain't a scratch on old dude. You know what I mean?
None.
Thanks. His eye ain't black, none of that shit.
Nothing. Glass is still intact. Nothing. Yeah.
I'd have choked that motherfucker like Malik choked Remy and goddamn higher learning. You gonna die.
Hey, what would you have done if you started doing that or whatever, and somebody called the cops, and then you told the cops exactly what the fuck happened?
Well,
your word against this manager. And
I'd have been like,
played out, man.
I'd have been like, get the cotton swab and swab between my toes.
Check for his DNA.
You must
it's all up under there.
Because he gonna die.
Were you wearing sandals?
Wow.
You might have brought this on yourself.
Were they chancletas? Were they the thongs? Because you turned them on.
I'm just saying, man. This like Tank has stated that they arrested old boy at home. So he got away.
Yeah.
Like, he got up, fixed himself, name tag, exit out the room, and turned in his keys. He got himself together, fixed his name tag. I was like, oh, all right, I smelled smoke. I'm gonna go now. I don't smell it no more. On to the next room.
Wait a minute. He said, okay, I get it. He said I smell smoke.
But no alarms or anything going off. The rooms are, go ahead.
No. I get it. I gotta ask you. So he said I smell smoke. Did the person wake up with him on his toe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, you about to smell this ass whooping, motherfucker. Anson Mandela. I'm just surprised he didn't get shot on sight, considering it happened in Tennessee and the victim was from Texas.
That is very true.
Yeah, that's very
That is very true.
Shout out. Shout out, homie.
Let's go. But I'm thinking my man might have liked it, enjoyed it a little bit for letting old boy get home and get arrested. Like, what did you do? You go downstairs and make a complaint filed with the front desk?
You're right.
Like, where did you make your report at? Your room or down in the front desk after you done got cleaned and washed off all the DNA from your toes and all that shit? When did you make your report is what I need a little bit more of that backstory, since old boy got caught at home. Like, who did you call? Did you call your wife and tell her you just got foot raped? I don't know. It's a little bit more of this, but still, that's a sick individual out there, man.
That motherfucking serial killer named Twinkle Toes.
Okay, we talk way too much about this.
The Twinkle Toe Killer is on the loose again. Call Morgan Freeman.
Oh my God, man. Hey, this is where we at, fam.
Yeah, man. This the world we live in, man.
Cats claiming to be Jay-Z's son, and dudes breaking in the rooms.
They probably know each other. God damn, man.
Yeah. We in for
I don't know what else.
He's sucking a man's toes.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part.
This motherfucker done worked all day. You know, like most of the people that go to those hotels are, you know, construction workers and shit. You know,
he may have been in town for a convention, anything, but he was pretty much. He's out of Hilton. He's out of Hilton.
If he wasn't a foot model.
If he got caught on Beyonce's toe,
understandable.
Yeah. Understandable. It ain't right. But I still say what the fuck is wrong with him. But a man's toe, and it was probably that foot.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Every man's foot. Every man's feet look like this.
No, not mine.
Not mine ain't that bad, man. I ain't got the hammer toe and all that, and that dead nail, you know, that haven't seen daylight. Yeah. With the fungus. And dude just going around putting his mouth on that. And then had a nerve to be somebody's boss.
Right.
With that foot breath.
Think he's a close talker?
Pretty much.
I'm gonna need you to put TPS covers on your TPS reports.
I'm gonna need you to work next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Let me get a bite of that sandwich.
Here, have some of my soda.
A fucking manager, not a custodian. You know, not room service.
It's bad.
Not room service.
Said custodian, like there's some custodians, like motherfuckers. So you just go put us out there?
I'm just saying, people who got keys, who go in, you know, who do maintenance, who do, you know, janitorial work. Not them. The fucking manager. So he got the blazer on. You know,
he looked like he had an awful fucking life. This cat looked like white.
Now this is where he landed. This is where he landed. Like, man,
right.
I landed at, you know, I peaked at a Hilton manager position, and now I'm going to prison for sucking toes.
He just looked like being white didn't work out for him. Like,
wow.
Where do he go from here?
Prison. He gonna have all the feet he want.
I'm just saying, but what I'm trying to think, like, what type of time you think he will get? You think he'll get some serious time behind this, or just like hey man, just stay the fuck out of our state, get the fuck out of here? You know,
I don't understand these charges. Aggravated burglary,
right? It should be sexual assault, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, like, what he steal?
Besides somebody's manhood.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
in a sock with it.
This would be a completely different ball game if it was a female.
Wouldn't that just be breaking and entering?
No, because you
got to steal something, right? I don't know.
Like, they probably don't know what to charge. That's why it's so fucked up. They're like, man, what? How do we? Hey man, Google that shit. What are we supposed to charge them with? Google that shit.
They probably thought the 911 operator probably thought it was a prank call. What
if they called and they did the non-emergency number and somebody came down and took the report?
What?
He's still here. Why are you whispering? He's still sucking.
Do you feel threatened? No, I'm actually relaxed. But could you come now, please?
I can't get them off. But you don't sound like you're struggling too much. You don't sound like it's a fight going on in there. I told him to stop. Sir, is that Kenny G playing in the background?
No.
Wow.
No. That's my ringtone. No.
I think y'all right. He must have liked it.
Yeah.
You let this dude get away
at home. Yeah. Where was this at again?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah, man. He probably from Memphis too.
Stop, man. Stop.
Don't put that on us, man.
Yeah, we already got Jay Moran on fucking us up, but we don't need this. Don't put that on us.
Yeah. Hey,
all right, brother Tank.
More power to him, man. The toe sucker, the twinkle toe bandit.